So now we've seen how easy it is to do this with the shortcut. Why did I introduce the other method with the x's before? Well, the simple fact is that sometimes we cannot easily make use of the shortcut. For example, when we've got a decimal like this, where part of it doesn't recur and then the rest does. This number here, if you look at the fact that the dash is just above the 3, is 0.08, and then it's 3 forever. We've got this bit at the start that doesn't recur. So I'm going to use the method I introduced before to do this one first. So I'm going to let x be equal to 0.083333 and so on. Now the first thing I'm going to do is get the decimal point to be there so that my decimal expansion is just the recurring part. To do that, I'm going to want 100 x's. And then that's going to be 8.33333 and so on. Now if I go one more place, so that's multiplying by 10 again, giving me 1000x, that's going to be 83.33333. So I've got this situation now where the decimal expansion is the same. So if I subtract, that decimal expansion is just going to disappear. Now if I subtract here, 1000x take away 100x, that's 900x. And on this side I just need to do 83 take away 8, which is 75. The decimal expansion, of course, disappears as it did before when we looked at this method. And so x is going to be 75 over 900, which we can cancel down. 75 is 25 times 3. Now there's 4 25s in 100, so 900 would be 25 times 36. So 25s go, and in fact 3 and 36 also cancel, and so this is 1/12. Now I said that we can't easily make use of the shortcut, but could we make use of the shortcut? Well, yes we can. We can note that 0.08333 and so on is equal to 0.08 add 0.0033 and so on. Now the 0.08 is easy to deal with. We know that that is 8 over 100. The 8, remember, is in the hundredths place. What are we going to do with the 0.0033? Well, we know that 0.3 recurring is 1/3. From that, it should follow that 0.03 recurring, which is just dividing this one by 10, would be divide this one by 10, which is 1/30. And just to explain that, if I do 1/3 divided by 10, then keep, flip, change, and then we can see we get 1/30. And then that means that 0.003 recurring is 1/300. So I've got 8 over 100 plus 1/300, which is 24 over 300 as an equivalent fraction, plus 1/300, which is 25 over 300. 25 is 25 times 1, and 300 is 25 times 12, and so we get 1/12. So we can do it with the shortcut, but it is, I think, slightly more difficult to do this than it is to do this.